look at all the train cars on that train. Yeah, look how long that train is, Jackson. Wow. They go fast. What do you think of that train? That's pretty awesome. I have the first layer of polyurethane on this second bookshelf. It's been, let's see, hour and 45 minutes before I have to sand it and put another layer on it, the final layer. While I was at it, I decided to take this old tabletop, which the table is going to be scrapped because it may or may not have rained on it. The other section, that is, that's outside. But I'm going to turn this into another dolly, furniture dolly. Got all my casters there from the auctions and my cool wooden toolbox. And I'm going to put a couple layers of polyurethane on both sides of this, put some casters on it, and I'll use it to move furniture around here in the shop or at the booth. But for right now, I have a bunch of tools and tool parts in here that I need to scrub off and make sure are clean, that have been soaking in my WD-40 spray. So I need to go ahead and scrub those off. In fact, I'm gonna give them another little spritz to help me clean them. And we're gonna see what all's in the box here, including, well, coming up, there'll be some more auction finds in here, in this tray down here, and in these two toolboxes right here. So a lot of cool tools, a lot of good condition tools from the latest auction that I'm gonna show you guys whenever I get the chance. First, we got a set of snips here. Looks like drop forged solid steel. Drop forged solid steel, that's all I was gonna say, I guess. I'll wipe these down, then I can put them back in another bath of WD-40. Spray them down just to double up on it. I'm gonna take them apart eventually, I guess. They're a little chewed up, but they're whisks made in the USA. I love me some whisks. It's a 1/2-inch socket wrench. Some of the plating comes off of these things. It kind of sucks. So I can put these in my little tool booth one day. Just put a nice little cheap price on it for someone who needs an extra socket but doesn't need anything special. You know, I don't know, maybe a couple bucks or something. This is the head of a hammer. Let's see if I can get something to get down in there. And cleared most of the stuff out of the inside of there. Socket rail, looking kind of orange. Oh my. Pieces are flying off the socket rail, I guess. Oh, good, not a liver. They're everywhere. You know what? I'm actually not going to keep this socket rail on account that since it flew apart, I lost faith in it. This one is Craftsman, but the plating has come off of this one. I feel bad for this one. This one's probably going to be a throwaway or shop one, because I don't think anyone's going to want to buy one that has all the plating and just falling off of it. But I could always keep it around the shop for spare. Forged in the USA, that's a pain in the butt part. I could finish and take all the stuff off of it. I've got some bluing material I can put on there to maybe preserve it, just get the rest of the coating off. But I mean, why, I guess. That's going to go in the pile of, nope, that'll go in the same pile that this one goes in, with the thing missing. Here's a cold chisel. Big old chunker. Southern Pennsylvania there. So this one's made in the US of A. We could probably fix the tip on that one fairly easily too. Another cold chisel. Made in the USA. It's hard to see though. 5/8 Harlow. I think it's a Harlow. Harlow cold chisel. It's another Craftsman combination wrench here. 9/16. This one's not as bad off as the other one. Does not look great though. Like another little cheap socket. Another 1/2 inch. This one is Thorson TT. I think that says USA. So that might be a little bit nicer. I don't know much about Thorson. Maybe you guys do. Instead of hitting the switch, you adjust the little paw itself, it looks like. Pretty cool. Looks like a 3/8 extension for socket. The name pops out when we wipe off typically. Here's the name. I don't know. PLMR Los Angeles. It's kind of neat. Los Angeles. Wow. I'm from Hollywood. All right, let's take apart our Ryobi again. It's already got the screws out right there. We'll see if this thing works. I don't know if it will. It's got a light bulb in there too. Well, it looks like there's a provision for a light bulb. Let's see if it'll fit up there. Because it has a little spot where it blanks off where you don't get a light bulb on this model. It looks close. It's close. I like close but no cigar. We're gonna do a little shaving right there. Looks like it doesn't quite fit. It's for some model, maybe not this model. I wonder where my rotary tool is. Let's see if this old bird. I don't think I got enough room for this. Well, it just got some nippers. See if it works. So we gotta go a little bit farther. This all look factory when it's done. All the way to the base of that curve right there so it can go back and forth. We'll just cut the whole thing up. Maybe cut these off. This goes like this. The other part would be pretty easy. Then I don't know if the light bulb will work or not. And frankly, I do not care. Well, it's not exactly OEM stuff right there, but you know, wire it all up and it does work. Ryobi lives another day. I got to put the rest of the screws in it, but she's repaired. I could use her around the shop, just like the good old days. I think I actually owned this model a long time ago. So I have my Evapor-Rust wrenches and more. I'm going to take those out and spray them off and let them dry off so I can lube them up, basically. That sounds creepy. I'll take away my pins, and then I can lift this. Oop. Well, all right. Drop a pin. And I can lift this thing out of the murky Evapor-Rust. That way, this is my design, by the way. I patented this. This is called Evapor-Rust Liftonet. Yes, I thought about that long and hard. There's all of our items. Got some Craftsman wrenches. Got some sockets, socket wrenches, some of the pieces of my antique pipe wrench, and a little clampy, just a little tiny bitty clampy. And we're gonna spray them off. Nothing too crazy.